Hi, welcome to another episode of the Paige Doodle Club. I'm Mike Paige, and today we are going to be drawing a baby bunny in honor of spring, so grab your drawing supplies and let's get right to it. To start the bunny, I'm going to make a line down and then curve and come down a little bit further. This is going to be sort of the forehead and coming down towards the nose. At the bottom here where I'm saying is going to be the nose, I'm going to hook it in a tiny bit like that. Then I'm going to swing down a bit further and hook that in a tiny bit. Now this next one is going to come down like this, but I'm going to start it just up a little bit into that space. Then we're going to swing over and out like this. That's a very smushed letter U. And the overall shape of the head is going to be coming back this way and coming back up. So I'm going to make some scribbles here. The ear will be coming up here. This will be its jawline. And I'm doing this sort of scribbly to imply the hair. If I make it a straight line, it won't quite have that soft bunny look to it. And then we can just connect all that. Next we're going to give it the nose. Now I know this looks like it is the nose, but the nose is actually a tiny bit further down from that. So we're going to make a V shape right here. Like that. And we can put a couple of dots for whiskers around here. And if you'd like to actually make a few whiskers, the secret is to just kind of kick your pencil or pen out. Don't do this part carefully. You'll want to make those lines pretty quick. All right, I'm going to draw the bunny's left ear, which is on our right side, first, because that one's towards us. So I'm going to come up, and this is basically an upside down letter U. So now I'm going to bring it back down like this and cut in a bit again. Then I'm going to find about the middle here, going to come just over from the middle. And again, this is sort of a scribbly line coming up. And then once we get close to the edge, we're going to go right along the edge there, like that. And we'll come up this way a little bit. And if you're filling this in, this would all be shaded a bit. If you're using a pencil, you'll be able to shade that really nicely. Okay, then for the other ear, we're just going to come out like this. And again, it's basically an upside down letter U. And we're going to come over like that. And you'll want a little bit of overlap here. So if yours came and they met perfectly like this, just bring this ear that's closer to us, just bring it down a tiny bit more. That way you'll be able to see that these are separate ears in a three-dimensional space. And then right here, I'm going to bring the top of the head across a little bit. And then for the eye, we're going to give it a pretty large eye for the size of its body. And it's almost going to be a perfect circle. gets a little bit pointed back here, and then it's going to come down like this. And the front of the eyelid will be a little bit pointed like that. And then around this we're going to make the actual eyelid. Although if you want it to be a bit cartoonish, don't add that. That makes it a little too real if you want it to be a cartoon rabbit. Then for the pupil, we're going to make a circle inside of here. And I'm going to leave a little letter C right there that will stay white for a reflection. Next, I'm going to start making the back of the rabbit, and we're going to want this rabbit to be pretty much a fur ball from here on out. So this is going to be pretty round, and we'll want a paw sticking out right here. And then we're just going to get back to that pretty round shape, like that. And its back paw will be poking out right here. And then within that paw, we can just sort of make a letter U right there. If you want to separate toes a bit, you can. I'm going to leave it really rounded off like that. And then right from the bottom of the mouth, we're going to give it its fluffy neck and chest, and just a tiny bit of another paw poking out. And I might kind of shade this paw a little bit because this one's totally underneath the bunny. I don't really have any great rabbit facts to share with you today, other than that my dog really loves bunnies. However, while my Schnauzer loves bunnies, bunnies don't particularly care for him. He's quite good at keeping up with rabbits, and they don't really like that. And then we'll just put it in a space here, and I'm going to add a little bit of shading underneath it, just to kind of make it more in that space. And since the shading was on this part of the ear over here, I'm just kind of following that with all of this shading. There you go. There. Now we've got a rabbit. Here is our finished baby bunny. I hope you enjoyed following along step by step. I hope yours came out exactly how you wanted it to. And thanks again for watching. Don't forget to tune in for another episode of the Mike Paige Doodle Club.
All right, kids, now that you've finished your doodles, color them in and then share them with both Mike Paige and Medfield TV. We're going to take those images and we're going to put them all over our station. Can't wait to see what you guys make.